Stop softening what God calls dangerous. The world dresses dragons up like fantasy, like harmless imagination, like something mystical and intriguing. But Scripture does not play that game. The Bible does not present dragons as neutral creatures. It reveals them as symbols of spiritual opposition, of ancient evil, of deception that devours. The dragon is not a toy. It is not entertainment. It is not something to admire. It represents the enemy. Satan is described as that great dragon, that ancient serpent, the one who deceives the whole world, and deception never announces itself. It doesn't come looking dark and terrifying. It comes dressed as wonder, curiosity, fascination. It pulls you in before it poisons you. That's the danger. What you entertain, you open the door to. What you normalize, you stop resisting. What you stop resisting, you eventually accept. This is how compromise begins. Not with rebellion, but with fascination. We live in a time where darkness is repackaged as creativity, where spiritual symbols are stripped of their meaning and sold as harmless. But there is nothing harmless about becoming comfortable with imagery and ideas that God clearly connects to the enemy. You cannot feed on darkness and walk in light. You cannot fill your mind with symbols of rebellion against God and expect to carry His peace, His clarity, His presence. A divided mind is not a sound mind, and this is where many miss it. It's just a story. It's just imagination. It doesn't affect me. But what you repeatedly see, you eventually stop discerning. Discernment dulls when exposure increases, and once discernment dulls, deception doesn't feel like deception anymore. It feels normal. That is the strategy of the enemy. Not always to attack you directly, but to slowly desensitize you until you no longer recognize what opposes God. God never calls His people to flirt with darkness. He calls us to come out from it, to be separate, to be sober-minded, to guard what enters our hearts and minds. Because what enters shapes you. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness. It's about choosing light over darkness, truth over deception, holiness over compromise. You were not called to be entertained by what represents the enemy. You were called to overcome him.
Bible already said what a dragon is. Not a mascot, not a myth, don't imagine this. That old serpent, yeah, stamped in text. But we glamorize evil, then we act perplexed. Take the venom, dress it up, put a smile on it. Make a kid wanna watch, let him dial on it. Bright color, soft tone, that would feel okay. But the spirit behind it never changed its way. Let it in through your eyes, now it's in your head. Now it's bending your thoughts, now it's being fed. Now it's shaping your wants, what you love, what you trust. What you binge long enough, you don't question, you adjust. Discipline, don't blur what's black and white. Dark dress, light still dark in disguise. Guard your mind, guard your soul, take a stand. Cause what you let inside becomes who you are, man. Revelation spelled it out, no mystery. Dragon nicking the enemy history. But we flip it, remix it, make it look clean. Now the symbol of the devil on a kid's screen. It don't rush, it creeps, it rewires slow. Little seeds in the mind till they start to grow. What you cheer, you defend. What you defend, you keep. Then what you keep long enough gets rooted deep. Now truth feels wrong, now wrong feels right. Now dark ain't dark, it's just creative light. That's the trick, no hit, just a gradual slide. Till conviction gets numb and the line gets wide. Discipline, don't blur what's black and white. Dark dress, light still dark in disguise. Guard your mind, guard your soul, take a stand. Cause what you let inside becomes who you are, man. Say it plain, don't blur what's black and white. Dark dress, light still dark in disguise. Guard your mind, guard your soul, take a stand. Cause what you let inside becomes who you are, man. Careful what you see, careful what you keep. Everything you watch is teaching you. Just a show, just a phase, just a trend, you say. But you feeding your soul every single day. You don't see it at first, that's the way it works. It don't hit like a blast, it just slowly lurks. Plant a thought, let it grow, now it shifts your view. Now the line that was clear ain't the same to you. Now you don't even fight what you used to resist. Now the lie feels safe and the truth feels strict. That's the danger zone, when you don't feel wrong. When the war goes quiet but it's still going on. Better guard your gates, what you hear, what you see. Cause what lives in your heart is what you'll be. Say it plain, don't blur what's black and white. Dark dress, light still dark in disguise. Guard your mind, guard your soul, take a stand. Cause what you let inside becomes who you are, man. Say it plain.